talk to us about the different opportunities to volunteer in Little Rock. So please welcome Megan Rugg.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nisha. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, today I would like to highlight a handful of opportunities we have to help others during this holiday season. And I hope after listening to my speech, you will glean how you can get involved with a variety of organizations right here in Little Rock. Now, I'm aware that several of us simply can't afford to give any more to charitable organizations than we already do. And yes, these charities do need these donations. They cannot survive without them. However, I don't think that we're aware of all of the opportunities available at some of these charitable organizations. There's so much more that we can give than just our money. We can also give our time. And yes, some of you may say your time is just as important as your money and just as short as your money. However, if you think about it, instead of the day after Thanksgiving spending 2 hours in line at Best Buy waiting to get the best tech device that's on sale that day, you could spend that time feeding the hungry. According to the Arkansas Hunger Relief Alliance, 18.8% of Arkansans live below the poverty line. That means that 1 in 6 of your neighbors cannot afford enough food to eat. There are several hunger relief organizations in the state, and 2 of the largest are the Arkansas Food Bank Network and the Arkansas Rice Depot. Yes, both of these organizations will gladly take your money, and they even take donations of food. However, they also need people to volunteer their time. The Arkansas Food Bank Network is the largest food bank in Arkansas. They have a warehouse in Little Rock and in Warren, Arkansas, and they serve over 300 food pantries, soup kitchens, and shelters. They also distributed in 2010 13.3 million pounds of food. The Arkansas Rice Depot is also a very large organization. They've served 900 hunger relief programs throughout the state and distribute 8 million pounds of food each year. This is a lot of work that these organizations do, and they cannot do it without volunteer time. They need your time, whether it be to help organize the donated goods or perhaps work a food drive, and they even need people to work behind the scenes doing clerical jobs. These are 2 of the largest hunger relief organizations in Arkansas, but there are also several other smaller local ones that you can get involved with as well. In addition to helping the hungry, we also need to remember the homeless. Central Arkansas alone has over 1,000 homeless, according to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. 1,000. And yes, we do have homeless shelters to help these people. We have some that are focused just on men, some that house battered women with children, and there's even one house in Arkansas that houses just pregnant women. Some of these homeless shelters also not only give shelter to the individuals, but they also help them to become independent. One such organization is Rugg. Rugg provides transitional housing for the homeless. So to become involved in their program, you have to either be employed or be in the process of becoming employed. You have to follow certain house rules. You have to pay a nominal fee for expenses, and you can only stay in the program for a predetermined amount of time. Now, Rugg has several opportunities to volunteer, one of which is to volunteer transportation. These individuals need a way to get to and from work. They also, some need to get federal identification. Some need to get their GED or any other educational class that they might need for work. Also, you can help by coaching these individuals on interviewing skills, and you can even donate some clothes for them to wear to work. This organization and all of the homeless shelters throughout the state are dependent upon us, their neighbors, to help keep their programs running. Charitable opportunities in Little Rock do not stop at helping the hungry or the homeless. There's also opportunities to help the sick. Arkansas Children's Hospital is one of the largest pediatric hospitals in the nation. And they are focused on helping and making sure that these sick children do not miss out on the joys of childhood while being stuck in the hospital. And of course, they'll take donations of your money, and they even take donations of toys, bought or homemade. But they also take donations of your time. If you're a crafty person, you can help out in the arts and crafts room. Or if you want to play games with the children, there's opportunities to do that and other activities. They also will allow people with special talents to come in and perform for the children. And of course, they need people behind the scenes doing the clerical work as well. As you've noticed, these organizations I've mentioned need two things: time and money. They cannot operate without the funds to pay their bills or program expenses, obviously, but they also cannot operate without volunteers. They need someone to help feed the hungry. They need someone to help drive the homeless to work. They also need someone to help visit with sick children. Now that you're aware of a variety of the opportunities in Little Rock to help your neighbors, I would like to challenge you to volunteer in some way, big or small, during this holiday season. Ms. Pastor Nita.